Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. This is the penultimate episode. For those of you that don't know, penultimate means the one before the last. This is the last normal episode before the finale. So you can consider it sort of the last episode. We're going to be doing 4 things in this episode, 4 things that I've wanted to do. And one of those things is you may have noticed that I have grabbed every single material needed to finish off our Falkreath home, Lakeview Manor. It took a long time. I've been live streaming this game a lot. Been live streaming as Adrenoch. If you guys want to watch those live streams, you can head over to Twitch. The link is in the description below to my Twitch, and you can take a look at the previously recorded streams, and you can watch them if you want to. But yeah, we've been live streaming a lot, just doing all of the grindy stuff. One of those grindy things was getting everything necessary to complete our house. Now, Lydia has fully stocked everything, except for our basement. Can you, sir, get down from the chair? This is a nice home. Yeah, so let's head into the basement. We're going to finish this on up. I had originally thought that we just needed to get every little piece. As you can see here, all of the barrels, the chests, which require logs, nails, fittings, hinges, locks, etc. But no. The stream informed me, and I've fully completed the Lakeview Manor before. It's not like I've never done this. I've fully upgraded and gotten every single thing for Lakeview Manor. So I have done this, but I completely forgot that if we build the shrine base, we then have to build some more stuff. But we'll see that in a second. Let's start from the top. We'll build our barrels. Insert PewDiePie joke here about barrels, if I was a worse YouTuber. We have our chests. We have our end tables. And our safes. Okay, we need locks. That's okay. I got extra stuff just in case we needed more things. So yeah, we're missing 5 locks. I'm not sure how many we have. I guess 0, right? Or else it would have a little number in a parentheses right afterwards. All right, let's go to furniture. We have a display case on low table, square table and chairs, wash basin on stand. Then we have weapon racks, armor mannequin, weapon plaque, weapon racks. Shelves, corner shelf, wall shelves, and miscellaneous. This is the big one. Archery target, armor workbench, blacksmith's forge, child's practice dummy. We don't have children, but who knows. Grindstone, mead barrels, mounted bear head, mounted elk antlers, mounted elk head, mounted snowy cat saber head, and yes, we killed like all of these animals. We just went on an animal killing spree, basically. We're gonna save the shrine base. We can't build a bunch of stuff, and I wonder why. We need some iron fittings. That's okay. We got our tanning rack. And yeah, we'll save the shrine base. So what do we need? We need, appears to be 5 locks. We need 2 iron fittings, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 iron fittings and 5 locks. That is quite all right. We should have enough iron ingots. So I just need to remember this. 5 locks, 7 iron fittings. 5 locks, 7 iron fittings. My short-term memory is absolute garbage, as I've mentioned, so I need to repeat this to myself. 5 locks, 7 iron fittings. 5 locks, 7 iron fittings. I think there's a dragon near me. 5 locks. Wow, look at that. We have 5 corundum ingots. How wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 iron fittings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that could have not come out any more perfectly. Well, it could have if we literally had 0 iron ingots remaining. But I'll take it, man. I got a little bit extra stuff just in case I miscalculated. Looks like I did. So that's absolutely wonderful. The biggest pain in the ass, I'll show you guys in a second in terms of getting things for this basement. As you guys mentioned, the basement... Furnishing the basement was the hardest part of this whole thing. But the biggest pain in the ass was getting the stuff for the shrine. Okay, so we have our 5 safes. Ooh, 5 iron ingots. Son of a bitch, we need 3 more iron ingots. That's okay. Wall sconce. Wall sconces. And yeah, we need 3 iron ingots, and then we can build our shrine. I do want to save the shrine for last. So let's not do anything here, but you can see the basement is getting fully furnished into an Adrenoch man cave. It actually looks quite nice. We'll take a look at the full entire house. Like I said, we have 4 things to do in this episode. This is the penultimate episode. We'll do it for as long as it takes us. Don't talk to me. Do not talk to me. Don't ever talk to me. Okay. Now, I may have some iron ingots. Again, we need 3. It's not that much. Do I have any in the chest of wonders? Iron, iron, iron. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Okay. There's like a dude trapped in my house somewhere, and I'm going to have to go find him and kill him. But in the meantime, we need to get far away from our house and head on over to Whiterun. All we need is 3 iron ingots. I thought I would have every single thing to be ready for this, and I didn't, but that's okay. That is absolutely okay. Even when we travel at night, we still get here at night. You don't know me, guard. You do not know me. All right, let's wait 10 hours. It doesn't really matter because who the hell knows when War Maidens is actually open. They seem to just open whenever the hell they want. It doesn't really make any sense when they're open or when the lady is outside. Let's see, are they closed? Hey, they're open. What do you know? Now, these guys' inventory have not changed for like the past 4 days. I've been waiting and it hasn't changed, and I wonder why. I've done that off camera, waiting for these guys' inventory to change. But like I said, it hasn't. I don't know why. But they should still have iron. Yes, indeed. We'll take 5 just in case I miscalculate. I'm pretty sure it was 3, but I don't want to come back here to War Maidens for the 18th million time, leveling up my smithing and building my Falkreath house, Lakeview Manor. Okay, guys, we should have every single thing to be able to fully upgrade our Lakeview Manor house. And we'll, like I said, fully take a look at it. There you are. I think you finally respawned in the correct area. One thing I should mention also is that we've switched back to magic. And before I forget, yes, let's take a look. I've gotten rid of pretty much all of the weapons, and I reset all of the perks. I did this on a live stream. Reset all of the perks that we're not going to use. So no more smithing. Actually, we do have 2 smithing perks, Steel and Arcane Blacksmith. But, yeah, oh, we need to do that too. That's another thing we have to do in this episode. But I have gotten every single perk for magic. Every single one. Yes, including the ones that have multiple levels. Every single one. I'm not going to go over them because they would take too long, but we've got some nice restoration perks, such as healing spells also restore stamina. Spells are more effective against undead, and there's one nice one over here. Avoid death once a day heals 250 points automatically if you fall below 10% health. Yes, that also does mean that I got the perk up here. Absorb 30% of the magic of any spells that hit you, which is going to make summoning Thorn and Spike hard. But I figured Adrenoch would have 100% of all of the magic perks, and that's what we have. And we've reset everything else, such as archery. We've kept lock picking, and we've kept anything that's just generally helpful. But most of the things that we have are magic. And I switched over to Firebolt, or Fireball, but we still have Ignite in our favorites. Alright, so like I said, we should be done here. One quick trip back into the basement, and we can build the shrine, which I completely forgot existed. So, hello Llewellyn, it's nice to see that you're not actually on the table or on the chair this time around. Alright, here we go, finally. We have our smelter, and we have our shrine base. Oh my god, no, why? Okay, that's okay. So yeah, when you build the shrine base, you can build one each of the shrines. So let's do arcade, and you can see what we needed down there below it. Some of them were a little tricky, like this one, because it needed silver, iron, and orichalcum. Some of them needed, there was 2 that, yeah, this one needs a flawless sapphire, and another one needs like a flawless, some other gem that I'm forgetting. Where are you? Yeah, Talos needed Dragon Bone and Dragon Scale, which is quite interesting. I don't even know where. It must be Akatosh. Yeah, Flawless Amethyst. Okay, Arcade, Bella, Julianos, Kinnereth, Mara, Stendar, Talos, Zenithar. And there we go. Yeah, we need... Oh my god, see? Yeah, 1 iron ingot and 1 corundum to finish. And there's the shrine over there. But before we take a good look at it, I'm going to go grab 1 iron and 1 corundum, and I will see you guys in 1 second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Finally with the iron ingot and the corundum ingot. I swear to god, if there's one more thing that I need to build, I am going to flip my shit. Because this took way longer than I remember back in the golden ages. But that's probably because I was so excited building my own little Hearthfire home that I didn't even notice how long it took. Okay, Shrine of Akatosh, boom. And take a look at that. It is clear. Nothing left to build in the basement. So we're going to take a look at our entire house, starting with the basement. There's really not much to see. It's all going to be random containers, but we took this long to build it. So this is Adrenoch's homestead. This is where he took all of the money from adventuring, from doing quests, and this is what it's culminated in. So we'll take a nice look around. These are all the safes that we saw before. We've got an archery range here. Some mounted things that I believe we can. Yeah, we can mount things if we would like to. And yeah, we've got a blacksmith forge and everything else. The basement is well stocked. And we've also got our shrine here, which we can activate one, of course. We're going to do Talos. I believe I already have Talos on. But just in case, that will give us the Blessing of Talos, which reduces the shout cooldown. Alright, so that is our basement, and we need to remove all of the workbenches as well. Remind me, guys, telepathically, remind me to remove the workbenches. Okay, so let's start from the entrance, which you guys have to remember, I actually did never change this to an entryway or whatever the hell you guys wanted me to do in my last home, because I didn't realize I could. So here we go, pretty standard stuff. We've got display cases all over the place that we can eventually put weapons and things into. Although it is as much of a pain in the ass as it was in Oblivion to do that, because the weapons all like to fall out all willy-nilly. Now our house is fully stocked with so many things to do and see, but my problem with it is that it just seems almost like I'm a hoarder. It just seems like there's too much, but it has every single thing you possibly want. There's Llewellyn, our bard. We won't take a look at the wings until later. Okay, now let's go upstairs. We've got ourselves our enchanting table, a big display case here. We can put a giant weapon or a piece of armor, but we can put the armor on the mannequins as well. We've got Lydia, and we've got our master bedroom, which doesn't really seem to be like much of a master bedroom. And some more beds for guests. It's always nice sleeping directly across from your guests. That's not awkward at all. Alright, let's explore this wing here. Forget which one this actually is. It just seems to have a bunch of storage. That's the bottom floor. And here's the second floor. I'm not sure what this... Oh, it's the library, of course. Yeah, it's the library. So we can place all of our books inside the bookshelves as well. Let's head up here. We've just got a jug, a chest, not much else, and a view of a rock face. Wonderful, beautiful view. Alright, let's go to the West Wing, where I've devoted that entirely to political reasons. Haha, that's a West Wing joke. Okay, what was this one? I'm still not sure. You can't really tell too well from the bottom floor. Let's head up. This was the Enchanter's area, I suppose. I like the little strong boxes. Those look odd. Alright, let's head outside. Yeah, and there's a weapon rack for weapons if you just store weapons and enchant them, which is what nobody does. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be too much to do when you get to the top, but we have another lake view. Get it? Like Lakeview Manor?
This next song goes out to the Dragonborn.
I don't care what it goes out to. Oh, never mind. Sorry. He's actually dedicating that to me. And finally, this one, which I believe is the Alchemy Wing. Very nice. We've got some alchemical ingredients as well as a little display case with some satchels. Okay, let's go up here and out here. There's our alchemy table. We've already got other alchemy tables, though. Yeah, so we've got everything Adrenoch could possibly want. And finally, we have the true lake view, as well as this dude down here I'm going to try and kill. I think we got him. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I never realized that we can actually snipe that guy from up here. So that is our house, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lakeview Manor. And we'll get to the top here so you guys can take a better look at it. There we go. That is our home. Fully stocked up, fully completed. Oh, and before I forget, now obviously we have all of the outside amenities, which we've already gone over. All right, let's remove all this garbage too. So, Alchemy Laboratory remove workbench. Yes, indeed. Alchemy Laboratory workbench. No, thank you. Cellar remove workbench. Yes. Enchanter's Tower. Yes. Entryway, yes. Library, yes. And main hall, yes. Okay, so all of the workbenches are gone. And I guess this stuff stays out here forever. Wouldn't make much sense if it left, because then what if you want to change things? Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is put the rest of our building materials in here. So we have our clay, we have our ebony ingots, our glass, our goat horns. We're at about 75,000 gold, which I'm happy with, left over. Gold ingots, hinges, leather strips, nails, orichalcum, quarried stone, quicksilver, refined malachite, refined moonstone, saber cat pelt, silver ingots, God, I got way too many silver ingots. I thought the silver was the biggest pain in the ass. I had to get so much of that. Steel, straw, and that's it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is our house. I might fully stock it and fully put things in display cases and all that sort of stuff.
Where do you want to go?
Did I talk to you, sir?
Until next time.
I'm not sure exactly just yet. That takes a lot, but I might do it, and then I might do some little standalone 5-minute episode where I show you guys the fully stocked house. I did that already. I did an episode, my Skyrim house, or Skyrim Cribs edition or something like that. But that is our home, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to move on to something entirely different. We need to grab ourselves 2 separate stones for Adrenoch. Now that we've got 100 in every skill, it makes no sense to have the level up stones, the lady stone, or the lover stone, sorry, and another one. Oh no, don't get up. Any more? Good job, Shadowmere. So yeah, we need 2 stones because we have this. The Ethereal Crown retains the last standing stone ability you held, granting you its effects in addition to those of your current stone. Now, from what I understand, this is really this is really not all that powerful. You can just enchant some better stuff. But I really like how Adrenoch looks. And sneak peek for the final episode, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually having a shirt made right now. I'm paying a guy a large amount of money to create a unique design. I'm not going to go over what that is. You guys will see it when the final episode is here. But yeah, it's going to feature Adrenoch and what we've been wearing for the majority of the Let's Play, which is the Archmage's robes, the Ethereal Crown, the Goldura Amulet, which I don't think we can see at all, and Thalmor gloves and boots. And if I'm missing anything else, the Ring of Arcana, but you can't really see that either. So, yeah, I like the Ethereal Crown. I like how it looks, and I think it fits Adrenoch wonderfully. So, we need 2 stones, and I've done my research. I'm going to forgo the more super powerful combinations for just something that I really like. We're going to go with the Lord Stone. Those under the sign of the Lord are more resistant to both magicka and physical damage. You may only have 1 sign blessing at a time. That's false. Yeah, that one just is a buff to our defense. So I don't know why we wouldn't take that. That seems really, really good. And the next one we're going to take, I happen to know, is southwest of Whiterun. So it should be this. I just thought it would be nice to have the Lord and the Lady. I think that fits perfectly. So yeah, we're going to have the Lord Stone and the Lady Stone. I fully know the super powerful combos. I know people are probably going to comment about them as they did when I first got the Adrenoch Stone, or sorry, the Ethereal Crown. But yeah, I'm going to stick with this one, especially because if we did get, I believe, the Apprentice, the one where you absorb 30% magicka, it's going to make conjuring Thorn and Spike pretty much, I mean, it would be 30% resistance or 30% absorption plus the 30% we get from the alteration perk. So that would be like a 40% chance to cast Thorn and Spike, which is terrible. We're definitely going to use him. So we have the Lady Stone here. Those under the sign of the Lady regenerate health and stamina more quickly. That's not the best, especially for us since we've got enough health and stamina, but that's what we're taking. So yes. Okay, Lady Stone, Thief Stone, Lord Stone added. So let's just double check. We'll go into our active effects, and we should have the Lady Stone and the Lord Stone. Here we go. Oh, what do we have? Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So it's 4 effects. Yeah, so the Lord, damage resist, 50 points of damage resist, 25% magic resist, same thing here. And then the Lady, regenerate health and stamina, 25% faster. I think that's pretty good, and that's what we have. Those are just buffs to our character. We don't need experience buffs anymore. So that is it. 2 more things remain on the docket, ladies and gentlemen. One of those things is, before we ended this Let's Play, I wanted to take down a legendary dragon. Now, if you go to Arcwind Point, legendary dragons, by the way, don't spawn until I believe you're 78. We're obviously level 81, so they will be spawning. If you go to Arcwind Point, one will for sure spawn, and I've actually been there and seen it. But there is currently one plaguing Riverwood, and so here we are, and we're going to take it down. Now, I have not fought a legendary dragon on this Let's Play before. I've definitely fought it on other 81 characters I've had before, but this is the first time Adrenoch's gone up against a legendary dragon. You can see his wings are discolored, and he's got horns that I think are different from the other dragons. I'm not exactly sure, but he looks more like the normal dragon model, like the level 1 dragon that you find. So this is, I imagine, going to be really hard. So we need to fully buff up here, and we're going to start dragon rendering him. Okay, now let's use dragon aspect. Oh, we need to wait. Okay, that's fine. For now, we'll just use fireball. Use dragon aspect, and he just flies away. Makes total sense. Lay your ass down. You gotta be careful with fireball, though. Alright. Okay, there is our dragon aspect. Now we need to quickly grab Dragon Rend again, and also Highborn. Highborn is activated. Let's grab Dragon Rend. I really don't want to use fireball just in case we hit someone. Okay, so there we go. We're just going to keep attacking him. I guess with Ignite, he's taking more damage than I would have thought, but we'll get a closer look at him. Those horns are definitely different, right? I think they are. Okay, this actually isn't that difficult, but Shadowmere is taking most of the aggro here. And he is a fire-breathing dragon from what I can tell, so this is actually quite disappointing. I would have thought he would have given us a bigger fight, but Ignite is kind of cheating, but the only reason I used Ignite... no, it's not. We got an achievement legend for, I suppose, killing a legendary dragon. Hello there. We're still taking the arrows, right? Yeah, even though we're not going to be using them. Thank you. And not much for a legendary dragon, but... ew, look at his eyes. Are there supposed to be 4 little pustules like that? That is disgusting. And he just gives us 1 dragon cell, so quite disappointing, if truth be told. And like I said, we can also go to Arcwind Point to find a legendary dragon for sure as well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's everything. The last thing I wanted to do is just show you guys Adrenoch, what he looks like before the final episode. You guys have already seen him, but we're going to just run through this character because the last episode is going to be quite different. I'm not going to have a chance to do this. So, let me show you guys what we're using, what we have, everything like that. The first thing I wanted to show you guys is what we're wearing. As far as weapons, we don't have much except for Hoarfrost and a bunch of arrows. Hoarfrost, of course, to mine things if we need. So we have the Ethereal Crown, which honestly is weird because it looks like they just put 2 crown models over each other. We have the Azadal's Ring of Arcana, which allows us to cast Ignite, which is the most powerful spell in the game from what I can tell. We have the Archmage's Robes. All spells cost 15% less to cast, plus 50 magicka, and magicka regenerates 100% faster. Just amazing. Boots of the Master, which we crafted ourselves. Increases our stamina by 68 points. Stamina regenerates 34% faster. Gloves of the Master increase your magicka by 68 points. Again, that's almost 7 levels. Carrying capacity increased by 41 points. And the Goldur Amulet increases your health, magic, and stamina by 30 points. That's like 9 levels right there. Potions. We've got a bunch of ultimate healing, ultimate magicka, ultimate well-being, vigorous healing in the white vial. Books. We've got our black books, and we've got the Elder Scrolls. Everyone says, get rid of the Elder Scrolls. No! Adrenoch would not give them to other people. Okay. No. We're keeping those. A bunch of various keys. The Black Star, Rune Lexicon, Lockpick, Attunement Sphere. Attunement Sphere and Rune Lexicon we cannot drop, unfortunately. Let's go to magic. We'll just do favorites because we've got pretty much every spell almost. We've got Conjure Jamor Lord, our boy. Thorn and Spike, our boys. Dragon Aspect. Oh, by the way, this means that we can cast every spell much cheaper now that we have every perk, along the alteration path and whatever. So, Dragon Aspect, amazing shout. We get more damage, more defense, more powerful shouts. Really good. Dragon Rend keeps the dragons on the ground. Ebony Flesh makes us take less damage. Fireball, just because it's one of my favorite spells from this entire Let's Play. It's really fun to use, and I just really wish they had a spell that was a higher level that had the same effect. Grand Healing. I don't know if we should use this going forward, because it does heal everybody in a circle. Highborn. Obviously, regenerate magicka faster for 60 seconds. Our Elven ability. Ignite. Stacks damage on people and is really powerful. We could combine this with extra fire damage mask, which I'm forgetting what the name is. Probably Azadal, right? But no, we don't need to. Mora's Boon fully heals us once a day. Secret of Protection, we take half damage for 30 seconds. Soul Tear, my favorite shout, just deals a flat amount of damage. Unrelenting Force, we all know that one. And Whirlwind Sprint. That is that. Last thing I want to show you guys is our stats. So, I rarely look at my stats, but if we press start and then go to our general stats, yeah, here we have Mauls, which I'm not sure what that means. Sounds like execution animations, 396. Werewolf transformations, 22. Vampirism cures, 2. Next bitten, 2. Days as a werewolf, 473. I'm probably not going to go through all of these. You guys can pause the screen if you would like to. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. You guys can pause the screen if you guys would like to see everything Adrenoch has done. Standing stone found, 41. What? 41 standing stones? That must just mean cumulative, because there are definitely not 41 standing stones in the game. Yeah, so we'll just quickly scroll through these. Again, you guys can pause if you would like to see everything Adrenoch has done. Okay, combat. People killed, 1,450. Nice round number. Favorite weapon, Dragonbone Bow. That's quite interesting. I use that to grind out archery. I guess it just dealt the most damage? That's quite weird. Spells learned, 200 spells. Favorite spell, Fire Bolt. That's interesting. Favorite school, Destruction. Surprise, surprise. Dragon Souls collected, 61. Favorite shout, Dragon Ren. That's not surprising. Time shouted, 827. Crafting. This isn't going to be that interesting. We have not really done much crafting outside of increasing our skills. And finally, crime. Total lifetime bounty, 14,000 gold. Interesting. Times jailed, 5. Days jailed, 28. Fines paid, 3,675. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the life and times of Adrenoch the High Elf. Not bad, I would say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this episode here. In the next episode, I'm just going to do a little swim. That's all we're doing. It's going to be nice. Goodbye. Just kidding. No, we have one last thing to do. One final thing. And as you guys saw, I was kind of getting a little scared. But through a live stream, we were able to figure this out. So Adrenoch feels a calling to Windhelm for some reason. He's not sure why. He just feels like maybe there's one final jewel of power that resides here.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
You are not that power.
The time has come.
It has? What do you mean?
I have done all that can be done. There is nothing left. No quests to be undertaken, no villains to be slain, no challenges to face. Except for you. You are my last challenge. Only you can send me to Sovngarde with honor. Make your preparations. When you're ready, come find me at my last vigil.
Interesting.